I'm Nancy Drew. This is my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my
Mic on.
Konbanwa Tomodachi, and welcome to NipponNipponCafe. I'm your host, Alice Draken, and we are playing Nancy Drew and the Phantom of Venice, and of course, because I did Streamlab, it decides it wants to mess with all of the things that I have already set, which is the tag and everything, of course. I don't know how to get a good balance on this, guys. Because I want to be able to see the game, but at the same time, I want it to be accurate for you guys too, so. Alright, so just a quick shout out to um, Abel Ardo for being my one and only Patreon and my two current subs, Two Gun Gaming and Blue Go Barn. So just want to thank you for subbing to me, and let's get into this.
Dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That'll tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
Oh, and good news, your guys' chat should show up, and I did test it, so your guys' chat should show up in the game so that you won't have any problems not being able to see it. So if you guys want to chat with me, then that's always great on my terms, but at the same time, you'll get to see your chat this time while I'm playing the PC games. So I can only hope that it will stay like that. So
Mic off. Mic on.
I thought my kid was saying something to me. Alright, I'm gonna move the keyboard so I can actually get a better hold on the mic. I mean, not mic, whatever. Alright, let's find out what our case file is.
Thanks to Prudence Rutherford, the wealthy socialite whose necklace I helped recover while solving that scarlet hand case a while back, I'm on my way to Venice, Italy. Apparently, someone there has been dressing up in a mask and cape and stealing valuable pieces of art. The news media call him the Phantom, not only because of the way he dresses, but because he leaves behind so few clues. Prudence, who loves Venice and belongs to an organization dedicated to
Mic
preserving the
off.
city's art, is outraged the thief hasn't been caught yet. So she talked someone she knows at the GDIF, the Italian version of our FBI, into having me help the police in their investigation. She arranged for me to stay in Venice in the palazzo she used to own, which now belongs to a well-to-do widow named Margherita Faubourg. Beyond that, all I know for sure is that I'll be working undercover, and as soon as I arrive, the police will send me something that will lead me to my assignment. What it will be, I have no idea. But am I excited? Oh, see!
Mic on.
So I don't have all the games, but if we can eventually, I want to buy the ones on Steam so that we can actually get all the other ones and play more. But at least I do have a few varieties of the games we have currently, some of which are actually too old to be played on the computer anymore, and that's sad on my terms, but we can enjoy what we can. Alright, so we don't need that. What is that? Oh, those are all the older ones. Well, let's see. I have those two, but I don't know where they are, and I don't think they will actually work. The problem was that even the snow dogs, or the... Where is it? Like, this one is considered an old one. These are actually really old. Danger by Design is pretty old. That one's having problems with it too. And that one had problems with it too. So most of the ones, I think above 17 probably, are still not working. So most of the stuff I have to either get a digital copy or rebuy the disc copy. Alright, let's head off. I'm going with Junior. I'm not that good.
Mic off. Mic
Is
on.
this
Well,
all a
Nancy,
preview?
things are not
Mic
looking
off.
good. What the heck happened? This case started out so well. I mean, what could be better than waking up in Venice, Italy?
Mic on.
Sorry. I started talking all by myself. Um, now that we have all the things up on my screen, I decided just to put up my own feed underneath, and since I have all the things like viewer and all those details, I can just watch that. I wish they would show Nancy what she looks like. That'd be fun.
Let's see, what should I wear?
Seriously? You start choosing what you wear now? That would be more fun if you could actually see your avatar, though. I can't say I even want to do that. Maybe it has something to do with, like, oh, here we go. Interactive guide to Venice. How Venice was built. Okay, so the land upon which the city of Venice, or Venetia in Italian, was built and actually comprised of 118 small islands emerging from the shallow waters at the tip of the northern Adriatic Sea. Early settlers knew that a city set in the middle of a lagoon would be easier to defend from the marauders than one on land. They also recognized that its unique location gave it the potential of becoming an it sucks not having my thing so close. I need to move over. Okay. Now I'll just turn my computer over slightly. Alright. I'm gonna move my TV just slightly. Sorry about that. I want to be able to have my mouse closer so I can actually see what we're doing. Alright, so they also recognize that its unique location gave it the potential of becoming an important center of trade, especially with countries to the east. So, island by island, they drove pilings made of oak and pine wood deep into the subsoil until they hit compacted clay. Using these pilings as foundation, they built houses atop them made of wood and brick and faced with heavy stone, resulting in structures that stood for hundreds of years. In fact, many of the buildings that today make Venice one of the most picturesque cities in the world were built well over 400 years ago. Most of the 150 canals for which the city is famous are natural, filled with brackish water. They are the channels which flowed between the islands upon which the city was built. Some 409 bridges span these canals. Bridges that were built over smaller canals are often privately owned, which means its owners can and do charge a toll to walk across. To make matters worse, many of the smaller bridges have neither roofs nor walls, so that crossing them at night often proves extremely challenging and wet. I don't think we can just look around the major sites. I liked hearing about the history though. Gelato. Oh, what do we got here? have anything else in here that we need to make sure to look at?
That's my roommate's stuff. Mine's on the other side of the room.
Okay, so is that my roommate? Okay. Let's start. Might as well not be stuck in here all day. What do we got over here?
Hello, you must be the American Margarita mentioned. I'm Colin Baxter.
I'm Nancy Drew.
Mic
If
off.
you're looking for Margarita, she's up on the Altana, the rooftop garden.
What are you doing, if you don't mind my asking?
Right now, I'm restoring this 14th century mosaic, which means, without getting overly technical, I'm cleaning the tesserae that remain in place, repairing those that have been damaged, and replacing those that are missing with new ones custom crafted to match.
You kind of lost me at tesserae.
Simply put, tesserae are the individual tiles which comprise a mosaic.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It's a phenomenal amount of work. However, just between you and me, I do this for free. I became fascinated with art in general and mosaics in particular when I was at Oxford. Oxford University. That's where I'm from, actually. Oxford, England. At least, that's where I was born. I live here now and intend to do so for a very long while. Although I say that with no small amount of guilt.
Why do you feel guilty?
People like me and Helena are the reason true Venetians are slowly going extinct. We foreigners come to Venice, fall in love with her, and wind up staying. High demand for food and housing results in high prices, which in many cases means the people who were born here have to leave because they can no longer afford to live here. If I could be
Mic
granted
on.
one wish, it would be to have been born here. That way I would feel entitled to live here, and I would know how to speak Italian.
You don't speak Italian?
Much as it shames me to admit it, no. Languages don't come easily to me. And since I am able to do what I do without knowing Italian, you know, I have some slides of various tesserae. Not only are they enormously informative, but they're also quite beautiful. Would you like to see them?
Sorry, I'm putting on my robe. Cold. The room is freezing. Juicy John likes it cold. Then when he comes home, he's like, "I'm hot. I need to turn on a fan." Oh yes, please freeze me some more. There's my string. Sorry about that. Okay.
Sure.
Marvelous. Here we go. Wonderful jade color. Oh, divine. Absolutely divine. Now that's what I call violet. Incredible. Just incredible. Sometimes red is simply breathtaking. Such a delicate hue.
At least he's
What
passionate.
a luscious shade of lilac.
That's lilac? It doesn't look like
The
lilac.
artistry involved in this one is incredible. Wonderful jade color.
Wait, is he just repeating them?
If you like indigo, this one's for you. Green may just be my favorite color. Lovely shade of scarlet. Have you ever seen such a radiant shade of orange?
He
Now
said
that's what I
scarlet,
call
but that's
violet.
usually like... That doesn't even look violet.
Blue never looked so exquisite.
It's not even blue to me. That's green.
Wonderful jade color.
Very cool.
Now that's what I call Violet.
I'd love to see more, but I really don't have time.
Very well. I thought I had at long last found a kindred spirit, someone who shared my passion for beauty, for art, but you apparently are like everyone else, interested only in what something is worth instead of what it offers the soul.
Really?
No, please. I'd stay, but I really do need to be somewhere. Believe me, I think what you're doing is fascinating, and you obviously really know your stuff. In fact, that figurine in front of you, I've been dying to ask you about it. It's exquisite.
What, this statuette? Yes, it is exquisite. It's an example of late Etruscan bronze work, no doubt cast some 2,200 years ago. I'm not sure how Margarita came to own it, but she's very fortunate. It's almost impossible to find bronzetti of this quality outside a museum. You see, after they conquered the Etruscans, the ancient Romans melted down thousands upon thousands of statues like this just so they could make coins.
Interesting. Shoot, I wish I had time to hear more.
No, you go on. We can talk more later. Oh, a parcel was just delivered for you. It's by the door.
Thank you.
Mic on.
Okay. It's just by the door. Where do I see it? Oh, that's all. I don't see anything. It must be by the door outside.
Nancy, you are up. Come talk to me. Buongiorno. And again, welcome to Carnas Costa. I see you finally decided to get up.
Actually, I've been up for a while.
Good for you. I got up, showered, and came straight up here. If it's daytime and it's sunny, no matter the time of year, this is where you will find me. They say the sun gives you wrinkles and worse. And that may be true, but it also makes you tan. To me, to be tan is good. Your accommodations, they are to your liking?
Oh, yes, the room is wonderful.
You do not mind having a roommate?
Not at all.
Ah, you are just being polite. The last thing a young lady wants when she is on holiday is a roommate. I warned Prudence that you would have to share a room, but she said you had to come to Venezia this week and you had to stay here. And as we both know, what Prudence wants, Prudence gets. Have you gone outside the car yet?
No, not yet.
Just do not forget to take your key and lock the front door whenever you leave. This is not the Palazzo Grassi, but I do have several valuable pieces of art. And with Il Fantasma, this phantom thief, running around and stealing everything, I prefer not to take any chances.
I met the guy who's restoring the big mosaic in the main room. He's pretty intense.
Colin Baxter? I do not know how any man can find happiness looking at pieces of painted rock all day. Talking to him, it's like taking a sleeping pill. Que barba. But they say he is good, and so he works for me.
Who are they?
Everyone I know. All my friends own castles like this one. And since something is always in need of repair, we are constantly on the lookout for good workmen. And when we find them, we trade them back and forth like you Americans trade recipes for cookies. Olivia von Hellstein raved about the work he did for her. And what is good enough for the Countess of Schlosselbeck is more than good enough for me.
How long have you lived here?
Almost 2 years. 2 wonderful but very expensive years. The city expects homeowners like me to maintain these old buildings. But who pays for everything? We do. The Restoration Council gives us nothing, not 1 single euro. It is criminal.
You mean you can't afford it?
You miss the point. Just because I can afford to pay does not mean I should. It is the principle. It is the principle of the thing. Besides, being rich is something I like. If I am all the time spending money, I will soon be unrich.
That doesn't help. Thank you so much for pointing out how much you just don't care.
I'll talk to you later.
Bella roba. And Nancy, that blouse you are wearing, You should change it.
Wow, thank you for pointing that out. Now, they said a package by the door. I don't see any package by the door. Maybe it's inside my door? Oh,
Hello?
Hello, is this Nancy?
Miss Rutherford, yes, it's Nancy. How are you?
But to be honest, I'm rather peeved. Were you or were you not to call me just as soon as you were settled in there at the car?
I'm sorry, I should have called, but I've been very busy.
And I've been very worried. I was afraid Margarita had allowed my beloved Kindness Ghost to fall into such a state of disrepair that it was no longer habitable.
Oh,
Who
no,
chose
no,
this
the car
voice?
is fine.
Oh, that's a relief. So, how goes the case? Captain Brassica said he was going to send you a parcel. Has it arrived?
Actually, I'm not sure. I haven't checked yet.
You really must get to work, Nancy. As the chairwoman of the Society for the Protection and Renovation of Venetian Antiquities and Culture, I am outraged at these thefts of Venice's most cherished treasures. I talked you up quite a bit, you know. Both the GDIF and the local gendarmerie are expecting great things from you. As am I. No one wants this phantom scoundrel captured more than I do.
I'm flattered, Miss Rutherford, and I'll do my best. But it's not like I'm a superhero or anything. Like I told you, I just like solving mysteries.
Just see that you solve this one in a timely fashion, dear. We leave on a cruise in 2 weeks, and I shan't be able to enjoy a second of it until I know all those stolen works of art have been recovered.
I get the feeling Margarita's not real happy about my staying here at the car.
That is just tough tiddlywinks. Putting you up is the least she can do for me after all I've done for her.
Just what have you done for her?
I made the mistake of helping her pay for some of the repairs that
Mic
reared
off.
their ugly little heads after I sold her the car. I did so not because of any legal obligation, but because of my abiding affection for the place and all things Venetian. She is such a cheapskate. I feared she would ignore what had to be done until the car crumbled into ruins.
How did she get to be such a cheapskate?
When her husband died, he left Margarita everything, which amounted to a small fortune. What he didn't leave her, however, was even the slightest clue as to what to do with it. And now, after years of bad investments and wasteful spending, she's starting to feel the pinch. But I'm afraid it's my erstwhile residence there in Venezia that must pay the price for her fiscal ineptitude.
I'll let you get back to whatever it is you're doing.
As it happens, I'm writing my memoirs. They shall be called The Principles of Prudence. Unfortunately, this has necessitated my hiring an
on.
assistant. You really must stop thinking bad thoughts about Ginger. Yes, you are. Just look how she's shaking. The other day, poor Ginger mistook the shapeless lump of leather my assistant called her purse for a doggy
Mic
toy
off.
and ripped it to shreds. She's still a bit perturbed. Although, believe you me, Ginger did her a massive favor. Anyway, if you ever cannot reach me, it means we are hard at work. Bonne chance!
Mic on. Mic off. Mic on.
I don't see any package.
Why are you touching my things? Please stop.
Is it down here? How do I get out of here? Oh, maybe the front door is actually that balcony. Maybe that, I mean, maybe that's the front door and not this place. No, that's a balcony. How do I get out of here? Okay.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. Here, I'll get those.
You must be my newly arrived roommate. I'm Helene Berg.
I'm Nancy Drew. Sorry for all the commotion when I came in last night. My plane got in 3 hours late.
No need to worry about waking me up. I can sleep through almost anything. Well, I'm sure you have things to do and places to go, so I won't keep you. Oh, by the way, there's a parcel for you in the entryway. Ciao.
Arom. Oh, I thought it said aromatic, but it said automatic. Okay, so automatic teller in the teller machine in the Piazza San Marco. Please visit there immediately so we may activate your account.
Mic off. Mic on.
Everything's in English. Right, so nuns at the convent of Saint Gervase awoke this morning to the discovery that the legendary jewel-encrusted chalice of the saint after which their convent was named was missing. Please report that sometime between midnight and 5 a.m., someone broke into the underground chamber in which the chalice was kept.
Mic off. Mic on.
Unlocked its glass display case and made off with the ancient relic, which is estimated to be worth at least 50,000 euros. According to head mother Sister Lucille, the thief managed to breach the state-of-the-art security system which guarded the chalice without harming any of the convent's residents or damaging any property. For that, we are very grateful, but the chalice is precious to us for reasons that have nothing to do with money. We beseech the thief who stole it from us to so gracefully to return it the same way. Striking swiftly and silently and leaving no clues behind are signatures of the burglar popularly known as the Phantom. Please, however, say it's too early to attribute the theft of the chalice to the mysterious masked figure who has been glimpsed before and after the thefts of their other valuable art objects. It doesn't matter if it's the same guy or not, said Venice Police Commissioner Antonio DiNardo. We are going to catch him. Allegedly removed from the grave of martyred Saint Gervase almost 1800 years ago, the chalice is solid gold and encrusted with jewels. Most notable are the patterns of rubies and emeralds which form the letter G on one side and P on the other. According to legend, the chalice was originally made of tin and was shared by Gervase and his twin brother Protase. Upon its removal from the Gervase's grave, the tin cup was miraculously transformed into the chalice. Okay. Arwell falls from 8-story building. World Summit to convene in Venice. Commission held on public education. City Council's Initiative 65 defeated. Alright, so we're supposed to go. What was it that I had again? I didn't read all of that. I should have. Oh, there's usually like notes. Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and save. Just to make sure. Let's just do that. Alright, so.
Did that. Did that.
I don't really need her to say that every time. Okay, automated teller at the Piazza San Marco. Okay. Piazza San Marco. That's where I'm supposed to go. Okay, where is... Where is the Piazza San Marco? Piazza San Marco. Maybe it's the market. Alright, I guess we can only go to these few places, so let's go to the market. Wait, is that all I get to see? Isn't there more to this place?
Signora, Ma come mai a Venezia ci sono tutti questi uccelli?
Non lo so, ci sono tanti turisti che danno sempre il cibo.
Ma perché ai veneziani piace?
Okay, I guess that doesn't tell and do me anything. Maybe we're just looking for oh, there it is. San Marco. Does that mean we have to go to each one? For now, we can't afford nothing. Um,
Abbiamo bisogno di qualcosa questa sera, sì, sì, dobbiamo andare al supermercato a comprare dei pomodori e dei peperoni.
Ma che cosa non vedo?
Ma in effetti non lo conosco io, ma sì, se non lo
I need a card.
After you read this, you will be provided with a pair of binoculars and a PDA. Using the binoculars, you will watch Antonio Fango, a suspect in the recent thefts attributed to the Phantom. See crime dossier. The window of his office in the Argonne building, Campo de Fiari, can be clearly seen from the rooftop of Ca Nascosta. See photo above. A surveillance team at the entrance to the Argonne building will page you via the PDA whenever Fango enters. An audio signal will alert you to his arrival. A light on the PDA will remain on as long as he is in the building. Any suspicious or unusual activity should be reported immediately using the PDA. Press the call button on the PDA keypad to reach your contact, Detective Sofia Leparase. Background: born in Genoa, June 1st, 1972, kicked out of the Politecnica Tesla for cheating in December. Moved to Venice from Milan in March. Custom designs and installs communication entertainment systems for homes and businesses through the company Song Nitrico. He is its sole employee. After the theft of the Don Doge's sword, Venice police received a tip that Fango may have been involved. Wiretaps and surveillance of his business and apartment have revealed nothing but out of the ordinary. His contact with people is limited. About once a week, he buys an assortment of chocolates. He rarely eats out, often takes long, unaccompanied walks. He has no criminal record. Okay. I didn't see all the things I needed to see. There we go. Crimes attributed to the Phantom. Successful disabling of complex alarm systems and a lack of crime scene evidence make these thefts similar to those committed by the Leo Macchiano theft ring. However, no connection between the Phantom and any member of the Macchiano ring has yet been discovered. A 4 January Leipzig Gutenberg Bible reported missing from Palazzo Foglio Theft may have occurred days earlier during New Year's Eve party when man wearing black cape and Brigella mask was seen on the premises, thought to be a partygoer. 8th January, Doge's sword stolen from exhibit at Doge's palace sometime between midnight and 4 a.m. Alarm system appeared to be set, but did not go off. No sign of 4th century. Guards saw nothing. 22 January, original score of Verdi's Rigoletto stolen from La Venice. Security cameras lost power at 2:16 a.m. when power was restored at 2:18. Item was missing at 2:23. Caped figure was wearing a bright mask, moved past security camera on 3rd floor. No alarms were triggered. No sign of forced entry. 25th of January. Chalice of St. Gervase stolen from convent at St. Gervase sometime between midnight and 5 a.m. No property was damaged. I feel like we need to record this. Where's my phone? Alright, and... Okay. So we got a record of this. Okay. And we need a... the history... Okay. Alright, we have the card.
All done. All done.
Alright, so we had not talked some more to Helena Berg. That was gonna look around.
This kiosk could come in handy if I ever need any reference books.
Bene, tu come stai?
Molto bene, ma ti ho visto anche ieri.
Sì, 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 ci vediamo sempre perché facciamo la stessa strada.
Ciao.
Ciao. Scusi, posso farle una domanda?
Dica,
Come mai tutte le gondole sono nere?
per mettere in rilievo la pelle delicata e bianca delle veneziane.
Ah, io pensavo che foste tutti a lutto qui a Venezia.
No, assolutamente vogliamo mettere in rilievo la bellezza delle nostre donne.
German English Dictionary.
Mia sorella ha avuto un figlio ieri, lo sapevi di per te? No, pesa 30 kg.
30 kg?
Non sapevo fosse in
È grosso,
fisica.
grosso. È un elefante.
È un po' pesante, sì, è vero.
L'olio d'oliva, il più buono di tutti. Qui venite.
Okay.
Ciao. Antonio, come stai?
Bene, bene, tu come stai?
Molto bene, ma ti ho visto anche ieri.
Alright, I guess
Ci
there's
vediamo
nothing
sempre
else.
perché facciamo la stessa strada.
I guess let's go back.
Yammon gopa yammoya, yammon gopa yammoya, finiculi, finicula, finiculi, finicula, yammoya, finiculi, finicula, yammoya, finiculi, finicula.
That's my pager. Antonio Fongo is in his office. Time to go to work.
Oh.
Nancy, what are you doing?
Studying the architecture. That's what I want to be, an architect, so I'm kind of boning up.
You Americans always busy doing something. Que noia.
Mic off.
This looks interesting. I'd better go somewhere private and report this.
Ciao, this is Nancy Drew.
Yes, is this Detective Leporace?
Si, but please, to you I am just Sophia.
I'll remember that, Sophia.
You have something to report?
I think so. While I was watching Fongo, a pigeon flew to the window outside. Fongo got up from his desk, went over to the window, and took something off the pigeon's leg. Something very small.
He removed something from the pigeon's leg. You are positive?
Yes, he removed something, kind of studied it, then left the office.
Maybe he is using a trained pigeon to communicate with someone. Yes, this could be true, because we know that by phone he talks to almost no one. Here is what we will do. I will deliver to you a tracking device. You will sneak into Fango's office when he is not there and feed it to the pigeon. After that, you can use your PDA to see in what direction it has flown.
You want me to feed a tracking device to a pigeon?
It will be very, very tiny. But I do not want to leave it at the ATM. If you go there too much, people will get suspicious. So we will leave it for you in the costume store in Campo Santa Maria Formosa. It will be hidden among the things there. You will have to find it.
How will I know what it looks like?
Very soon, I will send a picture of it to your PDA. But you must locate the device quickly. If you do not find it in time, it will destroy itself. If that happens, we will hide another device. Your PDA will show you where we have hidden it.
You want me to feed a tracking device that self-destructs to a pigeon?
The self-destruct mechanism will automatically deactivate when you pick it up. And do not worry. The device will not hurt the pigeon after it is swallowed.
And I'll be able to track it using my PDA. Sounds like this thing is going to come in very handy.
It is from the GDIF. Military equipment is good.
Well, guess I'm on my way to Campo Santa Maria Formosa.
After you have fed the tracking
Mic
device
on.
to the pigeon, you must do two things.
Campo
You must find
Santa
out where
Maria
the pigeon goes when
Formosa.
it leaves Fungos, and you must discover what it is carrying. Call me when you know these things. You are good to help us, Nancy. We are very short-handed. Carnevale keeps the police very busy.
I'll do my best.
Campo
Charging battery.
Santa Maria Formosa. Campo Santa Maria Formosa. So I got to buy birdseed?
Hello again.
Oh.
Do you always wear that locket?
Do you like it?
It is just that, well, when one lives in Venezia, one becomes so used to true beauty that anything less tends to stand out like dirt on a white rug.
I'll let you get back to your sunbathing.
Bella roba.
I keep forgetting that that is a balcony. Campo
Check.
Campo Santa Maria Formosa. Wait, I can't click on it? Oh, this is Campo Santa Maria Formosa. Campo Santa Maria Formosa. Campo. Is it that one? Oh, it's right there. Alright, where is it? How am I supposed to see you? Oh.
Did that. Did that. Did that. Check.
Bungo's office. But where was that?
Looks like I'm going to have to pick this lock somehow.
How do I pick the lock? Okay. Oh man, this is like my heart's pounding. That isn't that basically locked, or am I supposed to get all the way down? How the crud? It's not all the way down and it's not all the way up. Oh, it doesn't give me any details as to what I'm supposed to do. Oh, is that it? I'm supposed to make a match? There we go.
He won't eat it.
Crap, I heard voices. Where is... I gotta figure out how to do that before. There's gotta be like a pigeon place I can go to.
gosh, Bongo's coming back.
Ehi, che diavolo fai qui?
Ugh. Jeez.
Oh my gosh, Bongo's coming back.
How do I do it?
Ehi, che diavolo fai qui?
How do I get out of there then?
Oh my gosh, Bongo's coming back.
Ehi, che diavolo fai qui?
How? What do I do?
Oh my gosh, Bongo's coming back.
Ehi, che diavolo fai qui?
Jeez. There is a cabinet over to the right as you go in the office. There is a that is slightly open. You can get inside it. I feel like we can't do it unless I can get in there.
Oh my gosh, Bongo's coming back.
Mic off.
Vieni qui, piccioncino, vieni. Vola.
Mic on.
Jeez, that was terrifying. I screwed that up like 3 times.
Fatto che non ti vedo.
Sì, come stai?
Bene, c'è anche Vania.
C'è anche Vania.
Certo, siamo sposati.
Sempre
Tu,
bene.
Giuseppe, io lo sapevo.
Sempre bellissimo, eh?
Another package?
Ai dottore. Okay. Am I supposed to... I have a feeling this is gonna come in handy. I'm gonna take a picture.
And I want you both to know that I am very sorry if that American girl is bothering you. It was not my idea for her to stay here, believe you me.
Yikes, they're talking about me. I shouldn't listen,
She doesn't bother me.
Mic off.
Nor me. In fact, I rather like her.
but I'm going to anyway.
This is because she spends most of her time on the roof bothering me. She's always up there looking at buildings through binoculars. She says she wants to be an architect.
Well, if she wants to learn about architecture, she's certainly come to the right city.
Which reminds me, the Restoration Council has finally responded to our plans for renovating the shower area. Would you rather get upset now or later?
Please, later, I just ate. Anyway, I apologize for the trouble she makes. If she bothers you, you tell me and I will tell her.
Oh, she's fine.
She's quite fine, actually.
If you change your mind, you know where to find me.
So, I noticed someone got a box of chocolates. You perhaps? From a secret admirer?
They're not for me. They're for someone named Il Dottore.
I thought that was someone's special name for you. How disappointing. Especially since I was going to ask you if I could have a piece. I'm starving. So, how do you like Venice?
Oh, it's incredible.
I think Venice is the most fascinating city in the world. Its history, its art, its layout, everything about it is so rich and so beautiful, and there's so much about human ingenuity. I absolutely love it.
Have you ever thought about living here?
I have indeed.
Mic on.
In fact, every time I come here, I make an effort to meet new people. Having friends is very important to me, you see? But I don't want to move here until I can afford my own palazzo. So, until that day, I shall have to content myself with staying here wherever I can and as often as I can.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a journalist. Right now, I live in Hamburg because that's where the offices of Your Event magazine are. I do most of my writing for them. But I know far more about Venice than I do about Hamburg. In fact, I know more about Venice than most Venetians do. I know where the best souvenir stands are, the nicest glass shops. Here, I'll make you a list of the cheapest cafes.
No, that's okay. You don't need to do that.
You don't want to know where the cheapest cafes are? Are you sure you're American?
I'm just not into touristy things, that's all.
I see.
Oh, but you could tell me what your very favorite spot in Venice is. I'd love to know that.
Oh, well, let me think. That would have to be Campo San Paolo. There's something, I don't know, something very avant-garde about it that's quite
I
charming.
think it'd be fun to go to Italy someday and look around. It's got to be such a great place to take lots of pictures.
So, what do you think about all this phantom thief stuff?
I probably shouldn't say this, but I think it's great. A caped figure darting down walkways beside moonlit canals, melting mist-like into the shadows, escaping not with stolen money, but stolen art. It's all just so wonderfully Venetian.
Have you written about it?
I'm working on a piece for Your Welt, yes. I tried to tell them I was here on holiday, but when they agreed to pay half my expenses in addition to my normal fee, how could I refuse? Besides, as far as crime sprees go, this one is rather refreshing. Il Fantasma hasn't physically hurt anyone, and has some very interesting ideas when it comes to what's worth stealing. In fact, it's altogether possible this phantom could turn out to be a woman. Whew! That would be a story I'd write for free.
So, have you dug up anything juicy for your story on this phantom thief person?
This case is so huge, the police are swamped. Apparently, they've got people coming in from all over the world to help track down leads. My contacts at the police station are too busy to give me the time of day, let alone a juicy tip. However, one of my non-police sources just told me something very interesting. He said the word on the street is that the next thing the thief steals is going to be a person.
He's going to kidnap someone?
A very wealthy someone. At least, That's a rumor.
Do you have a Carnivale costume yet?
No, but I have been invited to several parties, so I'm definitely going to get one. I've got this strange urge to dress up as a cat.
Do you talk to Colin Baxter very much?
I try to talk to him, but he's so focused on his work. Having a decent conversation with him is virtually impossible.
Mic off.
Once, out of politeness, I feigned an interest in what he was doing, and the next thing I knew,
He was showing you his Tesserae slides.
yes, they went on and on and on.
Mic on.
It was nightmarish. I felt like a seabird that had landed in an oil slick and couldn't fly away. The only way I could escape was to confess that I found the slides less than fascinating, which hurt his feelings terribly, I'm afraid, but it couldn't be helped.
So you don't know much about him?
I know nothing about him at all. Actually, that's not quite true. Once, while he was working, his cell phone rang. He immediately left the room to take the call, but as he was leaving, he picked up by saying, "This is Justin." Not Colin, Justin.
He's using a fake name?
Either Justin or Colin. One of them's fake.
I should get going.
It's been a pleasure. Pretty locket.
Thank you. My boyfriend gave it to me.
Boyfriend. You do have it all, don't you, Nancy Drew?
I wonder if I can call the girls. They don't give me a phone in this one. I think I have to...
Nancy, you have tracked the pigeons.
No, but
Please, Nancy, I'm very busy. Do not call me until you have done what I told you to do. Retrieve the tracking device. Feed it to Fongo's pigeon. Find out where it goes and
Okay,
see what
so I
it is
guess the next
carrying.
thing we have
I'm
to
sorry,
do is
but
track
right
it.
now, that is all I want to know. Ciao.
Okay, so we need to go track the pigeon. Let's...
did that. Did that. Did that.
It's so annoying how she has to say something every time.
Check. All done. All done. Still have to do that.
Okay, so I gotta also tell her the box.
Sails blue.
What? Alright, so we gotta go tell Sophia.
Hello, Nancy.
Who is Il Dottore?
Dottore means doctor. What doctor are you talking about?
There's a box of chocolates downstairs for Il Dottore.
Someone must have left them here by mistake.
Has anything else for Il Dottore ever been delivered here?
I am up here all day. Something gets delivered, something does not get delivered. I do not know. I do not care.
My roommate, Helena Berg, does she stay here a lot?
This is the first time. I met her at a party which Rosetta Del Bene gave. When Elena found out where I lived, she practically begged me to let her stay here. And with Rosetta standing right there, well, I could not say no.
Why was she so insistent about staying here?
She said it was because the Nascosta is so centrally located. Which it is, altro che. But I think it was because I am so centrally located. She's what you call a social climber. Always asking me about parties. When they are, where they are, who is invited, what should she wear, whose name should she say to get in. Che schifo! The upper class of Venezia is closed to outsiders. Elena is full of bolio, this is true, but she will never be one of them. Us.
Will you be dressing up in a costume for Carnevale?
Altro che! I have fallen in love with Commedia dell'arte, so this year I will dress up as my favorite character, the big-nosed, nasty Pulcinella. He and I are so opposite, no one will ever guess it is me.
Okay, so we kind of need to start putting together some notes. So I'll grab up my notepad. Alright, so Sophia is dressing up as... Okay, see, just say costumes. And then we'll go Sophia and break nosed nasty pull Chinello or Chinella. Okay, and Helena is going as a cat. Okay.
I'll let you get back to your sunbathing.
Good, good.
Alright, so we have some notes for her so far. I wonder if we could talk to him and find out what he's going to be dressing up as.
Hello, Nancy.
Do you live here at the Ca?
No, I have a room in a building on the other side of the Grand Canal. A very small room. But I spend so much time here and so little time there, I suppose technically I do live here.
Do you know who that box of chocolates in the entryway is for?
No, I didn't really look at it because I assumed it was for you. It's not?
No, it's for someone named Il Dottore.
Oh, I was afraid, I assumed they were from that locket fellow of yours. Il Dottore. Wonder who that could be.
What are you going to be for Carnevale this year?
Working, that's what I'm going to be. I haven't been invited to any festivities, which is just as well because I detest costumes. So to Carnevale, I say, bah humbug.
I'll let you get back to work.
What's his name?
What's whose name?
The bloke who gave you that locket you're wearing.
Oh, Ned.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Wonder why you wouldn't know that. Okay. So we got to go and find out where this pigeon went. Alright, let's head down here. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. Oh, maybe we should have marked. Oh, we should have taken a picture.
Not that one.
I feel like it had a green head.
Oops, try. Nope. Oops, try again.
I don't remember what the pigeon was. Alright, so now we gotta go down. We gotta go down.
L'olio d'oliva, il più buono di tutti.
Oh, this is gonna be annoying. What do you guys think? I believe it was green-headed. There's ones with 1 mark, and then there's ones with 2 marks.
Nope. Wrong. Oops, try again.
So maybe a green head.
Nope. Wrong bird.
I'm about to just... Jeez. I should have taken a picture of the bird. This is so annoying.
Wrong. Oops, try again. Wrong. That's not the one.
They're gonna be scrambled every time.
Oops, try again.
Okay, so it's got yellow feet, one stripe. It's got green on its neck, but a black head. Alright, 1 stripe. So it's actually, I was wrong. 1 stripe. We can't see that one's legs. Has 2 stripes. Can't see the feet on that one. Two stripes, 2 stripes. Two stripes.
Gotcha. Hello? What kind of message is that? I better call Sophia.
Nancy, you have tracked the pigeon.
After it left Fongo's, it flew to Campo Santa Margarita. It landed right next to this place called
My
Casa de
golf.
Giochi.
Casa de Giochi. You are sure?
Yeah? Is something wrong?
Casa de Giochi is a private club owned by Enrico Tazza. The police suspect that he fences stolen goods for big criminals like Leo Macchiano. If Fongo is working for the Phantom, perhaps Tazza is working for him too. Look around the Casa de Giochi, Nancy. Talk to Tazza if you can. Get on his good side. See how much you can find out without making him suspicious. Was the pigeon carrying a message?
Yes, but all it says is hello in English, followed by an exclamation point.
There is a dot at the bottom of this exclamation point.
Yeah?
You must find a microscope and examine this dot, Nancy. If Fongo was sending a message to Tazza, maybe it's hidden there.
A microdot, of course. I'll do that. I'll find a microscope and take a look at it.
If I do not hear from you, you will hear from me.
Mic on.
Alright, so
haven't done that.
I know where the microscope is. That's not hard to figure out. Casa del Giochi. At the Casa del de Giochi. There's only a few places that have like looking around items. There you go.
See from the way you are dressed, you are American. Who are you?
My name is Nancy Drew.
This is a private club. You cannot come in, sorry.
Oh. Okay.
Mic off. Mic on.
So I gotta buy clothes.
Abbiamo bisogno di qualcosa per stasera, per la cena?
Sì, dobbiamo andare al supermercato a comprare dei pomodori e dei peperoni.
Ma chissà dove è un negozio?
Ma Giuseppe, tu non lo conoscevi uno?
Sì, ce n'è uno qui vicino, a 50 metri.
Check.
Alright. I wonder if I have to talk to that other woman. Ah, okay, so... we can talk to Ned this way.
Hello?
Hi, Ned. Or should I say, buongiorno.
Hey, Nance. I was hoping you'd call.
Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. Sort of. I mean, I'm in Bayport, staying at Frank and Joe's, just like you arranged.
You sound funny. What's wrong?
My research is going great. It's just that, well, in order to get over to the hospital library, I've been having to take the bus.
What happened to your car?
Joe happened to my car.
Oh, no. He's been tinkering with it?
If by tinkering you mean disassembling the engine and possibly the transmission and strewing the parts all over that closet in the basement he calls his workshop, yes, he's been tinkering with it.
Ned, I told you. I said whatever you do, don't let Joe do any tinkering.
I didn't know that's what you meant. He said he knew exactly how to fix that funny noise my car's been making, so I said great. I thought he knew what he was doing.
He does know what he's doing. It's just gonna take him like half a century to do it. But hey, you're taking mass transit. That's good.
Yeah, I know.
I'm fine, and I'm sure my car will be fine too. So how's it going there?
Mic on.
Sorry, my kid ended up calling me through our Alexa. Alright, so,
Hey, before I forget, thanks again for the locket. I haven't taken it off since you put it on me there at the airport.
Good. That was kind of the idea. I just wanted you to have a little reminder of home. Well, more specifically, of me.
I don't need any reminders, Ned, but thank you. It really is beautiful. Even the guy I sat next to on the plane over here who played solitaire the whole way liked it.
It passed the semi-neurotic but otherwise thoroughly impartial geek test? Yes.
Mic on.
alright, what else? I don't need any reminders. Okay, start
The
telling them
palazzo
details.
where I'm staying, the Ca Nascosta, has some beautiful artwork in it, some of which is being restored by this guy from England, who's kind of a head case.
A head case? How so?
He's your typical temperamental artist, very sensitive.
The kid has
You have to be
started
real
using my
careful
cat
what you
as a
say and do around him, or he'll go off on
courier
you.
pigeon. And why did it just stop?
I think he may be using a fake name.
Any idea why?
Not yet.
Just be careful. He's obviously hiding something. And if you find out what, he's probably not going to like it.
Want to know what my assignment is?
You bet.
I'm supposed to do surveillance on a guy named Antonio Fongo.
Surveillance? Wow.
The police suspect he has something
Mic
to do with
off.
the thefts being attributed to the Phantom. They page me every time they see him go into his office so I can watch him through binoculars from the roof of the place where I'm staying and report in if he does anything suspicious.
So has he done anything suspicious?
If you call receiving messages carried by pigeons suspicious, then yes, he sure has.
He's using pigeons to communicate with someone? In this day and age?
Well, if he is up to something and thinks the police may be tapping his phone, which they are, it actually kind of makes sense.
It just sounds so...
Messy?
That's the word.
Margarita Faubourg, the woman who owns the place where I'm staying, is a little strange.
How so?
She's not very nice to me.
Well, you did make it sound like this Prudence person.
Prudence Rutherford. She's this very wealthy lady I've helped out a couple of times.
You did make it sound like she kind of shoved you off onto Margarita. Maybe Margarita resents it.
I guess that could be it.
You think something else is going on?
Yeah,
Mic
I don't
on.
know what, but I kind of do.
Well, you've got good instincts, Nancy. Follow them.
I'm sharing a room with a woman from Germany who's a journalist, which makes me kind of nervous.
Why does that make you nervous?
Because journalists are kind of like detectives. They're observant, they ask questions, they snoop.
And you're afraid she'll find out you're working for the GDIF.
Exactly.
And as long as you stay on your toes, the last thing anyone's going to think you are is an undercover cop. Trust me.
Somebody delivered a box of chocolates meant for Il Dottore to the place where I'm staying. Only there's no one there by that name. And I saw a reference to Il Dottore in the office of Antonio Fongo. That's the guy I've been spying on.
Could be a coincidence.
Or there could be a connection between Fongo and someone at the car.
Is that what the person you're reporting to said when you told him?
Not him, her. Actually, I haven't called her yet.
Sounds to me like maybe you should.
I better get to work. Tell Joe I said hi, okay?
I'll let him know you called and tell him what you've been doing. Take care.
Bye.
Alright, so I need to call Prudence, I guess.
Hello, Margarita. What is it now?
Hello, Miss Rutherford. This is...
I know who this is. It says so right on my phone. But if you're calling because yet another thingamajiggy has burst a woozy Watson there in the casa, you might as well hang up right now. The Canis Coast is yours, and much as it torments me to see her maimed by all your penny-pinching posturing, I'll not give you one more cent for repairs, not a one!
But this isn't Margarita. It's Nancy Drew.
Nonsense! If you were Nancy Drew, my phone would say Nancy Drew, but it doesn't. It says Margarita Faubourg just as clear as day, and my phone is never, ever wrong about such things. It's a true
Sounds like a
miracle of
man
modern
trying to
science.
make a woman's
It
voice.
says Margarita Faubourg because I'm calling from the Canis Costa. It's not really a miracle, Miss Rutherford. It's just caller ID.
Enough, Margarita! I insist you drop this silly ruse right now! And whatever have you done with that wonderful Italian accent of yours? I dare say it was your most charming feature. Now you sound like a common American teenager. Would you stop waving your arms like that? It's enormously distracting. I really must go. My assistant appears to be having some sort of conniption. Say again? Really? Oh. Nancy?
Yes, Miss Rutherford, it's me, Nancy Drew. I just thought
I'm
I'd...
sorry, this is simply too disconcerting to have this cool ID screen on my phone say you're Margarita, and to have you say you're Nancy! Is there nothing can be done? This is intolerable. Ah. My assistant covered the display with kerchief. A clean one, I hope. So, what, as your generation says, is up?
That's it for now.
Ta-ta!
Nancy, you have examined the dots?
Not yet. I just wanted to...
Please, Nancy. You
Nah.
must examine the message you took from that pigeon and look at it under a microscope. When you do, that is when you should call me.
She won't even talk to me. Alright. Wonder if he can let me use it.
Hello, Nancy.
Would it be okay if I used your microscope?
I have a very strict policy when it comes to my equipment. No one touches it but me. And now, you. I trust you, Nancy. Please, be my guest.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, jeez. Okay, here we go. Il Dottore requests you change the safe room lock combination to... Of course, my phone has to decide it wants to lock. Alright. So we got that written down.
Nancy, you have examined the microdot the pigeon was carrying?
I sure have. The message, which was written in English, said, Il Dottore requests you to change the safe room lock combination to 43556.
Il Dottore?
Yes, which is really interesting because in his office, Fongo has a poster of Commedia dell'arte masks. He's crossed out all but 5 of the masks, and among the ones that aren't crossed out are the Brigella mask.
The mask the Phantom wears.
Right, and the mask for Il Dottore wasn't crossed out either. And it was in the middle, like it was more important than the others. And when I went back to the place where I'm staying, a box of chocolates had just been delivered for someone named Il Dottore, which means it's very possible that Il Dottore is one of the people at the Canoscosta.
Perhaps Fango and the Phantom and whoever else they are working with are going by the names of Commedia dell'arte characters. This would make it easier to secretly communicate with each other. And if that's true, perhaps those chocolates are a message of some kind. And if Il Dottore was at the center of that poster you saw, perhaps the person the message was meant for is the ringleader.
Just what I was thinking.
Here is what we will do. I will have a technician hide tracking devices in objects these people are likely to carry around with them. Then, when we know which of them is Il Dottore, we will activate the appropriate device and be able to follow him.
Awesome. Let's see, Helena's always writing, so for her I could plant a bug in her pen maybe. And Margarita is always sunning herself, so you could hide a bug for her in a sunglasses case. But for Colin, you could bug a mosaic tile. You know, a tessera?
He's likely to carry a mosaic tile on his person.
If it's from me, he will. Long story.
This is good information, Nancy. I will have our technician prepare the 2 bugged objects and the device which you will hide in the pen, then leave them for you in the Banca dell'Oro ATM. You should give them to each person as soon as you get them.
Will do. Keep your fingers crossed.
My fingers are always crossed.
My fingers are always crossed. Alright, so we gotta go to that ATM. So far, everything is concise, but it's a lot freakier because you have to move fast. Okay, so where is that place? No. I feel like eventually that one thing's gonna come in handy. Ah. Alright, that's it. I need to get my notes.
Check.
All it says is the ATM. It should be up above. Oh, automated Piazza San Marco. That's it. Piazza San Marco. There it is.
Avete visto in televisione quello che è successo a proposito del fantasma?
No, cosa è successo?
Un poliziotto l'ha visto e mentre lo stava così per catturare, il fantasma si è dileguato e è diventato acqua.
Si è sciolto.
Sciolto come
Come
neve
neve
al
al
sole.
sole.
E dove è andato?
E dove è andato? Si è sciolto, non c'è più. Basta, meno male, si siamo liberati lì.
I guess that's for in the pen.
Hello, Nancy.
I came across this tessera and thought you might like it.
It's quite beautiful. All the more because it came from you. Thank you, Nancy. I shall treasure it.
I'll let you get back to work.
Come back anytime.
Alright, so now we have to talk to her. Now, why is this thing saying a low battery? Oh, because it's not plugged in, of course. There. Now it's plugged in.
Hello, Nancy.
I saw this case and thought you might like it to keep your sunglasses in.
You are giving me a gift? You do not have to do this, Nancy, but I like gifts. And this one, it is very nice. Grazie.
I'll talk to you later.
Good, good.
Alright, now I should go to my room and tell her what we just did. Or not. Well, then let's find out what next we need to do. I still haven't been able to tell Sophia because she keeps cutting me off.
Check. Check.
Alright, so I wasn't able to check out his computer. Let's see if there's anything that Ned can tell me, like give me any ideas about what to do.
Ned, Nickerson's phone.
Joe, is that you?
Nancy! Yeah, it's me!
Mic off.
How you doing? How's Italy?
Fine. Italy's great. Where's Ned?
He's out taking his car for a little test drive. Told him I'd fix that noise it's been making.
Yeah, he mentioned you were doing some tinkering.
I mean, with Frank gone, I've got some spare time on my hands, so why not put it to good use?
How come Ned didn't take his phone with him?
No need. He's just gonna drive around the block a couple of times. So what's been happening there?
Breaking news! It looks like one of the people with whom Antonio Fongo has been secretly communicating is someone here at the car. It may even be the person who's been orchestrating all the heists the Phantom has pulled.
You mean you've been rubbing elbows with the ringleader all this time?
Yes!
Talk about your lucky breaks. So what's your next move?
The GDIF wanted me to plant bugs on everyone at the car. That way, if the police turn up something solid against one of them, they can activate their bug, track them down, and make an arrest.
You got to plant bugs on people? Now I am really jealous.
Mic on.
Really? Is that all I get to say?
I better get to work.
I'll tell Ned you called and fill him in on everything. See you, Nance.
Bye, Joe.
So, what's going on?
What made you decide to stay here this trip?
I met Margarita at a party last October, and when she heard I was going to need a place to stay when I made this trip, she practically begged me to stay here.
She begged you?
Did she ever? She's lonely and quite insecure. She wants to believe she has lots of friends in high places, but they're not her friends. Not really. And I think deep down she knows that, poor thing.
I should get going.
Come back anytime.
Hello, Nancy.
I should be running along.
Ciao.
Alright, so nothing to talk to him about. I need to find where some clothes are so that I can buy.
Hello, Nancy.
Guess I'll be going.
Good, good.
It's funny that for this one thing, they don't give you the chance to call Bess and George.
I don't feel like going to bed yet.
I need to change my clothes, I guess. I only have 174 though. She's not calling. Hmm. I feel like I'm gonna need that eventually.
L'olio d'oliva, il più buono di tutti! Qui venite!
Scusi, posso farle una domanda?
Che dica? Ma come mai?
Tutte le gondole sono nere.
Per mettere in lungo la
Car
Ma io pensavo che
infuse?
fosse tutti a lusso qui a Venezia.
No, assolutamente vogliamo mettere in vivo la bellezza delle nostre donne.
I need to save again. Make sure I save regularly. Will I get yelled at if I try to get rid of the bugs? I guess there's no reason to do it now. I have a feeling that there's gonna be something later on that's gonna say, hey, do this.
Hello, Nancy.
Guess I'll be going.
Good, good.
I'm too far away to see anything.
Nope, won't let me.
Hello, Prudence Rutherford here. I'm afraid I'm busy,
Oh,
busy.
did I really call
Would that
Prudence?
my memoirs could write themselves. But alas! No, bad naughty! You are not to interrupt Mommy while she's on the phone. Call back if you must. Chissy!
Oops.
Hello? Nancy?
Hey, Ned. How's the car running?
Well, it's not making that noise anymore.
Great. It is still running, isn't it?
In a matter of speaking, now whenever I take my foot off the gas pedal, it backfires. Big time.
So now it's making a different noise?
Yeah, one that's a gazillion decibels louder. But not to worry. Joe's tinkering with it. I'm sure it will be fine. What's going on with you?
Really? I can't get any hints. Why? Why? It sucks.
I need to get going.
Call again. Soon.
You got it. Bye. Wonder what this says in English.
Venice is, oh, that's cool. Venice is so beautiful. I'm enjoying Carnival, but haven't yet bought my costume. I'm thinking of dressing up as a cat. Much love. The weather is wonderful. I'm thinking of you. I found a lovely car. You and Frederica can stay here when you come over next month. Now that's cool. Can I dress up like this? They only have costume shops, so it's not like I could figure out. Let's try. Nope. Man, all the trash, jeez.
You cannot enter. Go.
Oddio, devo andare alla stazione. Sai dov'è la stazione?
Penso sia qui vicino, ma non ne sono sicura.
Giuseppe, tu che sei del luogo?
Sì, la stazione, però bisogna andare in taxi, è un po' lontano.
Is there a specific outfit you have to be wearing? it doesn't allow me to talk with anyone else.
So, what's going on?
I'll leave you to your writing.
One.
Do I have to wait for the party or something?
Hello, Nancy.
I'll talk to you later.
Good.
Nothing's happening. I can't talk to anyone.
Hello, Nancy.
I've kept you long enough.
Cheerio.
Do I have to attempt to get back into his building again? What do you guys think? I love ideas and hints and such, if you guys have any. Oh, wow. Alright. Hmm. Alright, I do want to keep this going for a couple days and not go crazy on it like I did before. Even though it is a lot of fun, the other one was not so hard to figure out, but there's a lot of extras to this one. So, I'm going to go ahead and end it for now. I'm going to make another shout out to Blue Goat Bar, to Two Gun Gaming for being my subs, and to Abel Ardo for being my Patreon. If you guys want to see more of these kind of games, I'm willing to add more in. but we do need help. I cannot afford all these games, and a lot of the games I don't have. If you'd like to see more games and would like to help, go down below in my extensions. I have a Patreon, and also give me a sub. Either one helps, and it helps out the NipponNipponCafe channel to allow us to give you more games and maybe eventually get a capture card so we can start having these things showing up on like the PS4 games, like viewers and the tip jar, and even having a be right back screen. I'm gonna slowly try and learn how to use all these things and make even more interesting stuff on there. But until then, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. And I hope that you guys join me for another Nancy Drew sometime soon. I love you all and hope you have an awesome day. Until the next, um, until the next game. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Oh, Puko Bard. Seriously, my chat did not show? Now that just drives me nuts. Well, sorry about that, guys. I thought I had it set and fixed. But until next time, I hope you all will have an awesome day, and I'll try and get on another game. We actually have a whole week free of being on, and thanks, Blue Goat Bard, for giving me that text. I'm glad you're at work giving me a lurk. But until then, I'll see you guys later. Jana!